Hi, this is Chris Rimbolt, and welcome back. Today we are going to talk about something that I get questions about a lot. So often someone will call me and say, I'm just looking for something catastrophic. In fact, I would say probably about half of the time when I receive a phone call in the past at least couple of years regarding health insurance, the person will say, I'm just looking for something catastrophic. And here's what people generally mean when they say that. What they mean is that I know health insurance is pretty expensive. I haven't really used health insurance very much, and I don't want to spend a whole lot on it, and so I'm willing to have a higher deductible so that I can save on my monthly cost. That's generally what somebody means when they say they're looking for something catastrophic. Now, catastrophic is not necessarily so much of a thing anymore, and we're going to talk about why. So, a catastrophic plan ideally doesn't cost very much, and that's because it has a high deductible. So, a high amount that you would have to pay before the insurance company takes over. So, something that would be there just in case of super large bills. That's what people are looking for. And unfortunately, things are kind of turned upside down now. Let me show you an example. Let me switch to my iPad here. I've got a screen recording, and I'll start that so I can show you. So these plans here, you might consider just looking at the deductible here, $16,300, $11,800, $12,800, another couple for $16,300. You may think when you're looking at these that this would be a catastrophic plan, but then you look at that monthly premium. This plan is actually quoted for two 35-year-olds and a 5-year-old child. So young people living in zip code 37214, which is near where I live here in Nashville. It's quite high, frankly. So the reason that you have a high deductible and a high premium at the same time is because this plan type will cover all pre-existing conditions. And a lot of people have heard that pre-existing conditions cannot be legally a limitation for getting health insurance anymore. And that's true on Affordable Care Act rated plans. So a plan that you get through a group plan, like an employer plan, will be Affordable Care Act rated. The employer is probably paying at least half of it, often more. Or a plan that you get through the Affordable Care Act directly from healthcare.gov, that also will cover all pre-existing conditions. And so as a result, a lot of people that do have some major health issues that need to be addressed will join these Affordable Care Act plans, and this is very good because they're people that need some health care. What it does to the cost, though, is it makes the cost go up, and it makes the deductible go up because they have to cover pre-existing conditions on these plans. So if someone's calling me and they're saying, hey, I'm looking for something catastrophic, it's normally because they haven't really used their health insurance before and are, as a result, probably generally fairly healthy people that just want to be covered just in case. So there's a new catastrophic in town. There's a new way to get a better plan without spending a whole lot of money anymore. And that's through the process of underwriting. There are some plans that are outside of the Affordable Care Act, and you want to be very careful about which ones you would consider. But the one that my wife and I have, it has a much lower deductible than these. Ours is a $5,000 deductible, has a much better network. It's on a PPO, and these are all on EPOs, not even any HMOs on here anymore, so very small networks even for these expensive plans. But ours is a national one. It's a national PPO. And the reason that we pay less than the starting price on these plans here, which is like $932 a month on these, we pay like half of that. We pay $550 for ours, and it's better than this, significantly better. And the reason for that is the company that we went through actually checked our health history before approving us for coverage. So if we had a history of medical conditions or had some ongoing things or some upcoming surgeries or even some like super major prescriptions, we would not have gotten approved for the plan. And so those plans are not right for everybody. They're only good for people who, one, are healthy enough to get approved and aren't like climbing cell phone towers or roofs or something like that, which can also get you declined on it. And two, live in the states that they're offered, which they're available in most states. But that's what normally I end up recommending to people that call me looking for catastrophic is why don't you just do underwritten? Because actual catastrophic plans these days, sure, they have high deductibles, but they also have super high premiums. Let's look at the underwritten plan. Let's look at that example quoted for this exact same family. Switch back to my screen recording here. So this is quoted for that same exact family, two 35-year-olds and a 5-year-old child, same zip code, and it is quoting at $673 monthly. And it also has a $5,000 deductible. This is the same plan that my wife and I have, by the way. So this is about a full 1/3 lower cost than even the least expensive Affordable Care Act plan. The difference is simply that they don't have to cover pre-existing conditions. There are some plans outside of the Affordable Care Act that are actually, in my opinion, better, significantly better, miles and miles beyond, massively better than what you can get on the Affordable Care Act. And the reason it costs less is because these are companies that don't have to cover pre-existing conditions. They're able to limit their risk by checking health history up front. So if you're looking for catastrophic type coverage, the first question that I would ask you is, do you have any major pre-existing conditions? Do you have a super, super dangerous occupation? And if the answer to those two questions is no, then the next question will be, what state do you live in? And if it's a state that I'm licensed in and that the underwritten products are available in, then we will quote that for you and see if we can get you applied for that. That is how I normally handle the search for catastrophic coverage. So if you're looking for catastrophic coverage or underwritten coverage, click the quiz link in the description of this video, and it will take you to my website and walk you through some preliminary stuff to see if maybe you live somewhere where it's available, and if it's possible that maybe you'll be able to apply for it. Also, my contact info is on there. So if you click the contact page, there will be a cell phone number there which you can actually text me at. That is my personal iPhone. And just let me know what you're looking for and what your situation is, and I will at least be able to offer some advice. But anyway, I hope this helps people that are looking for the catastrophic plan. That's normally what folks are looking for when they call me, is a better rate, because they don't use it very often, and often that falls really into the realm of underwritten, which is a better plan for a lower rate for the people that can qualify and live where it's available. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps these rare information videos get out there where more folks can see them. Again, this is coming from somebody who's been a health insurance agent for 5 years, and this information is not easily available and requires quite a bit of research to find. So a like and a subscribe will help more people find it, and please do share this info with your friends that are self-employed or have to pay for their own insurance as well. I'm Chris Rimbolt. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.